Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel you can catch me playing a new game of baseball. Hopefully you enjoyed the off day content yesterday with the kind of just an absolute disaster piece out of me. I love the way it turned out, even if I did look like kind of a huge doofus, but hopefully you enjoyed that high heat baseball game that went up yesterday. Today we're back in MLB The Show 24, like we are most of the time, with a matchup between the Yankees and the Mariners. This is a huge matchup in real life for the Mariners. Not as important for us. However, there is a minor thread that we can follow here if we want to take a look at the wild card race. The Yankees are only 2 games back. This game is actually available on PlayStation Plus right now as part of the free games that they give out a month for the lowest tier. I don't like all the tiers. I'm not going to get into it. So I uploaded this save data to the cloud, and then just so I didn't goof anything up on the main console that I'm playing on, went over to the PS5 and just kind of ran a couple of simulations, just kind of see what was happening. And in one of the simulations I ran, the Yankees ended up making the playoffs. With a couple of wins here, we can really put a damper on their playoff hopes. We can keep an eye on the Rays and the Angels games as we wind this down. We might not be able to eliminate them entirely, but we can at least put a dent in their hopes and dreams, which would be nice. So let's get it started here. Garrett Cole on the mound, 6-10 with a 4.10 ERA, taking on George Kirby, 14-5 with a 1.91 ERA. I believe we're coming off a long sweep of the Texas Rangers. Yeah, we have not lost in this homestand just yet, and that is good news. So let's jump in. Oh, nope. I would love play full game to be the first thing that you get me. We will go alternate 2 in the Seafoam. I think they're just the closed clear skies. Open. Come on. Open. I think the Mariners are doing a thing where they're just wearing the City Connects because they're rolling in them. So that's been kind of interesting. George Kirby is going to start. And we have a lot of cold hitters, unfortunately. We've hit a bit of a rough patch. We've been inconsistent with this, but we do have a couple of hot hitters, and they are kind of where we need them in the top part of the lineup. See if we can get Crawford going here. It is a right-handed pitcher, so this is a good start to this lineup. We can bump France up, and then we will go ahead and throw Dylan Moore there because I like his speed. And in right field, I'm okay with Marlowe, just to give us another lefty at bat, though his arm is a pretty significant concern. Everybody's all green and ready, full of energy. The Mariners have 2 big series here in this 9-game stretch. It's this Yankees series and the Houston series. There is a Texas series in between those that could honestly either keep the good vibes going or derail everything entirely. So we obviously shouldn't overlook that series as a fan or as a player. But these are the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees are the teams that you gotta beat coming down the stretch here.
Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Yankees 78-72 in this game. We are 121-19. Final 12 games of the season. Oh shoot, sorry. As we get game number 151 started today. As I get this thumbnail saved quickly.
When he's on the bases, and this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
This is going to be a tough lineup. Don't want to overlook it, but do obviously want to try and put as big a dent as possible into their playoff chances. Either way, we're going to be facing good pitching consistently, so we need to maybe get a little bit, get going a little more here.
Blade sink on that fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oops.
This ball's chopped on the ground.
Hold. It's fine.
It's fine.
It was going to be in the red. It was going to be in the red. It's fine. It's all good.
Same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
DJ LeMahieu.
I anticipated that it was going to give me the pitcher. I was kind of just thrown off the whole way.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Makes the grab, one down.
Nice play, Polanco. I like it. Got that fastball where we wanted it. A little more high, a little tighter.
One guy who's been great for them, Alex Verdugo.
Well, a huge game last time out. 5 runs
Judge,
batted
Soto,
in, and it seemed
Stanton,
like
Rizzo.
every opportunity he had, he was taking advantage of it. We'll see what kind of impact he can have in this one.
Torrens.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Verdugo around second. The throw to third.
Easy.
Tag out.
Okay. That is some bad base running.
Hey, as a
Rodriguez has a great arm.
Good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Soto in his 7th season, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ.
His 7th season. That
Swing
is
and a miss.
interesting.
He was out front that time. Next offering upstairs.
That's fine.
That fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well.
There we go.
Hit the fastball at the knees. No runs on 2 hits.
We're going to probably only want to go through this lineup twice.
It'll be the M's turn. No
Judge saw the slider that I don't think broke out quite as much as I wanted it to.
And we're back.
And knocked it hard. I don't think we want to tempt fate on a third time through the lineup. But we'll see what we can do offensively, and that might change our mind.
That he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field.
All right, Julio.
But I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome.
99 on a 14 fastball, slider at 91. A knuckle curve kind of blurred there. Circle change at 90 and a cutter at 95.
And he deals. Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That misses. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Oh, that was a bad swing. Bailed him out.
Sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
Sorry, Julio.
Now Scott Service line.
That is where we have to lay off. Too anticipatory of the four-seam fastball, wanting it to be in a bad spot. We are 13th in the AL and OBP.
On the offense, but make no mistake about it. Guys want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see.
It's just unfortunate. That curve, that knuckle curve really cut in on us.
Multiple big innings.
Okay. Need to settle down. Need to slow down here.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right through there for a strike.
That's fine.
And misses inside. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
That's a good plate appearance there.
First base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Ooh.
That is, if you are
thankfully foul. Was not anticipating a slider. That knuckle curve's at 85.
And
by the way,
that misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
At least the slider was in the zone.
You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Late on that.
Right-hander kick steals. Misses outside. The count now 2-2.
Got me. Throws me with a fastball. Ooh, they are coming in quick. I am struggling to pick it up here. This is what happens when you get into those higher difficulties and then you don't play it for a weekend. Played everything. I caught up everything through Sunday. I got that all caught up by Thursday. I was in Seattle. I was having a good time. Not playing this video game, which is nice.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Damn.
So runner aboard to start the inning.
That fucking slider. It has been a problem during this homestand.
He could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Rizzo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Bad pitch. So we have had
Hendricks.
trouble getting that slider away from batters
He's a good, consistent
in a consistent manner.
Kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And the righty deals. Brings it up to 96 to record the punch out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Anthony Volpe stands in here, takes ball one low. Fowler finds the corner, and the count even at 1-1. Stanton, the base runner at first with 1 out. And now 1-2. That's a strikeout.
We're doing a good job playing that fastball off the curveball. Sure, it's a big, or it is a big speed difference.
Get him in the scoring position and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Good deal with
No
that.
score.
I did look up if you're I don't know, a diehard viewer. I did look up how much the Sammy Sosa softball game cost, and it was only like $5. So.
He's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a good eye there.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there.
Late.
You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. And another ball.
3-1.
We've done a good job here with a couple of these at-bats.
Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair. Safe at second.
We have done a good job in a couple of these at-bats where we get to a 3-1 count and the only pitch that we swung at was in the zone. So that's good news for us.
next for Seattle, Ty France.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this
bad
month.
swing.
That one fouled
Settle down.
off. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Okay, hey, thank you for getting some contact on that. Just early. Contact swing.
Man at second. Not even close there. Going to count 1-2.
Okay, hey. Foul it off again. Stay alive.
That one missed.
Okay, that
Really
was
nice
closer than I
slider
anticipated.
Right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And another ball. Goes down looking.
Throws me with a fastball there. Ratcheted it up to 97 and just got me a little too passive. But Rojas with a slider on a perfect on a slider for a 2-0 lead.
But here, home run number 15 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog.
Saw that one
Aggressive,
pretty well.
and it paid off.
I'm okay with that at bat with France. I know it's a strikeout looking. I know like you probably want to be more aggressive there. We were trying to lay off. 3-2 counts can give me a little bit of trouble depending on how we get there. We were at 1-2, fouled a couple off. Saw a few balls in a row. I thought he was going to try and go with another slider, something off speed. And then he goes with the fastball, catches me off. I mean, it's a good pitch sequencing there, especially because Cole has some zip to it. So it is what it is. But a good bounce back right there with a perfect home run. And that is a great take. Even if that's strike one, great take. That's what we want to see in these situations. Get too amped up sometimes.
One out here in the inning.
Ooh, that's not a great swing, but we can work with that.
Pitch misses inside.
Cole
Now
doesn't
2
have
balls and a strike.
great accuracy or great location today.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Sliders
Pretty
outside.
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's ball 4.
Okay. Pretty easy take right there.
Easy
We have
walk right
Cade
there.
Marlowe
Last pitch
coming up.
Wasn't even much to think about.
And step
We are gonna take a quick pause. It's probably a bad idea because we're in a pretty good flow, but we're gonna crack a Baja.
in for the Mariners, Cade Marlowe. And that's in there
That's
at
fine.
the knees.
That's fine. I don't love the call, but we're all right.
And ball 1. On the outside corner, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay. Oof, that is
Ground ball left side out.
unfortunate.
Number 2.
That's a good knuckle curve. Fooled me a little
So
bit.
the
We
batting
were
order
ready.
turns over.
We were ready
Julio
to swing there.
Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as the rest of the game.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye in that spot.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a 4-pitch walk, unfortunately. A little too aggressive on pitch number 1 there.
So now 2 on.
Hey, good take,
and
though.
2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted
Third
the
walk
pitch to
allowed?
right there anyhow.
The batter, number 3.
So what are we working with speed?
JP Crawford
It's
gets a
pretty
chance
good
to
on the
hit.
base pass.
He's
Second, I believe, is Dylan Moore.
It's been such a good hitter.
70, 71 speed,
Some guys
94.
just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion. And he's
Okay,
in
that's
full
fine. Hey, let him
speed.
throw a strike.
There was a high velocity
not-
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one misses, and 1-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. In the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. That is
Couldn't
the
get it
inning.
over him.
2 come in on
I
this
thought we had a
Seattle
shot
home
at it.
run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Mariners baseball
That's okay.
on the show Northwest.
All right.
And
We're raising the
back to
pitch
ball
count.
game.
And these are
And
the
now the
kind of
catcher
teams,
comes
though,
up
where
to
you'd like to
Luis
see a little more
Torrens.
separation.
Kirby back to work. Bottom of the zone and a call
Because the
strike.
power portion of that lineup is terrifying.
Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just
No
missed.
way.
The pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right
Okay.
where he left off.
That's what we'd like to see. Now we do,
Here's
of their
Alex Verdugo.
7
He's got
outs,
an
we have
infield
struck them out
single his
5
first
times.
time.
This was me against Texas, I believe. That
Flips the
first
corner.
game I want to say of the
Strike
series. You want to go with this? I'm going to go with the sinker again, but just hopefully throw it a little better. It's worse.
And that's downstairs
Settle
and
down.
outside. 1 out, bases
Too
empty.
excited here.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Got him looking for the edge. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
I'm a little
That's in
surprised
for
at how
strike.
passive they are being.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive.
Yeah, that's probably not my best decision there, that
Shootout, nobody
curveball.
on. Close one. Doesn't get the call.
I just...
And that is ball.
We've seen a couple go against us. I'd like to see it get called in our favor as well. You're going to...
Two outs.
There we go.
Misses. It's a
We really
strikeout.
want to just sprinkle in the splitter.
1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0.
You don't need to use it much. I don't have a lot of confidence using it.
Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the bottom of the
Okay,
third.
Polanco
And now
walked
it's
in
the
the
switch-hitting
first.
second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
And a pitch. That one blasted deep to right.
I don't think it's going to
That's
have
back
enough.
there. Goodbye, home run.
How dare I doubt Polanco.
He hammers one
Let's
out
go,
to right.
baby.
His 29th of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Oh God, we are just home run or bust. That is such... It's been a worry all season long. You can even probably go back to some of the spring training games where we started playing in MLB The Show 24, just going like, hey, I like this team from a power perspective, but oh boy.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Hey, that's a good take. That's a good
These
take right there.
Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
That's a ball.
Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
One run
I'm seeing
across
it
in the
pretty
frame
well.
so far here in the last half of the third. That one ripped right center field.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, home run. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
That is a pitch that we tend to struggle with. And if you were to give me that, like his pitching repertoire, selection, whatever, I looked at it and I look at it and I think a four-seam fastball that tops out at 99 that we've seen routinely at 97, 98, and then a knuckle curve that one was 83. That's a nightmare.
That's down and in. The 1-0. And another ball.
Do you think that we need to try our best to pile on here? Not in a rude
efficient
way,
in
but just
terms
in
of
a
pitch
like,
count. He's
hey,
gonna
their
need to get some
offense is
quick
good.
outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Ooh,
Popped
there's
up.
not what
Volpe
we're looking
should have
for.
this
We
one.
bailed him out of a 2-0 count. It's the second time we've
there's
done
one
that today.
down.
That is a problem.
It is interesting, though.
Too
when you
anticipatory
consider
of that
the way
four-seam
the game is
fastball
run
yet
now.
again.
It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. France batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Nope. Ball.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
missing
you.
off the plate
I
there,
don't need all of
according
them
to the
called,
umpire,
but
and
we had a
out there on
couple in the
mound,
last inning that
maybe trying
weren't.
to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land.
What the hell
Not
is
so
happening?
much here,
I do think-
but here. He'll circle the bases.
I do think that
Their third home run of the inning.
This sounds a
They
little
tack one on the board.
like
It's
tinfoil
5-0.
hat conspiracy sort of thing. I do think that this game likes to be nice when you haven't played for a couple of days to get that serotonin going. Like, oh man, we're hitting home runs. I'm going to play again later, or I'm going to play again tomorrow. And then it goes, oh, okay, now we have you. Now we're going to fucking punish you.
Such a good chance.
But this happens where, like, I'll go out of town. What happened with right around Mother's Day was another time that I went out of town.
Here's Josh
And I'm sure that the first game back would have been something similar. Now we have 5 runs, all of them via the long ball. We are not driving in runs inside the yard. Ooh,
late on that fastball.
Joe was just no
Let the
reason.
hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one in the air.
Circle change.
Cabrera has a beat on it.
So we've either crushed it out of the park
Balls
or
it
we
in
have
for the
had
out.
2 really
That
bad
was a good pitch to hit right down
pop-ups.
the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Now
timing
batting,
on it. Just
third
got underneath it
baseman.
a little bit and popped it up.
Dylan.
2 outs, base is empty. Down to third baseman, Dylan Moore. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Late that time,
Way
and
too
it's strike
late.
2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the
That's a
mound.
ball.
Good take.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs, base is empty. close, but
That's a
called
ball.
a ball.
That was strike
2-2.
2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. On his way over. And that's the inning.
Okay. So 3 home runs. We go back-to-back with Polanco and Raleigh. I believe France was an out. Or do we go back-to-back-to-back? We just go back. Do we go back-to-back-to-back? Oh, Rayleigh. Rayleigh was in there. I knew there was another batter in there, but I
getting started.
couldn't remember who it
Number
was.
99, Aaron Judge to third.
The ultra rare infield, or
Judge
the
out of the
I get the
play.
ultra rare ball in play out for
Now batting.
these
Here's Juan
Yankees
Soto.
here. So we have struck them out.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
I thought this was a
0-1.
fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
The next offering misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. And
Ball.
another ball. The M's leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4.
Really, really late there.
In the air, right field. Marlowe settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
This is how we want to deal with this portion of the lineup.
And it's fouled away. Stanton
Nobody
measures
extra
6 feet,
on.
6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former
Deal with them in their own inning. If they do some damage, let it be,
2 down, nobody on, and they'll do
let
it
it be
again.
either solo or just from them. But i.e., and what I mean by like just from them, like if Judge gets a single or a double or whatever, then
deficit.
Judge Soto. That's what I got myself confused with Solo.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
Okay. And let them do the damage by themselves. Don't give them extra runners on base.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled
Really
off.
late. We're actually in pretty good location on that.
The wind to kick the pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
We
Swing
fell
and a
apart on
miss
that
for the
one.
strikeout.
That's our worst at bat of the day. Sorry about that, Marlowe.
Back to the top of the
All
Seattle
of a sudden, that
order.
knuckle
And
curve
now
has a
it's
lot of
Julio
movement, or
Rodriguez.
we're just not seeing it very well.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Louise.
1.
He got away with
1-1.
one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Hard grounder
Okay,
into the
there we
outfield
go.
for a knock.
That was about the only pitch I was going to be on time with. It's a bad selection on his part. You can see what he's trying to do. He just missed his spot. A lot of stuff up high, and I had just chased low, so I see it. I give makes sense.
I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. Ground ball to the right side. Cabrera.
It's just one out, but
throws
that's
to
not
first.
what we were
2
looking
away.
for. Sorry, Crawford.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the skipper.
Oh, they're
and
going to
we're
bring
gonna
in
see
a new
pitching
pitcher.
change in
I
this
did not
one.
anticipate
Eric
that.
Cole is
See who they
done
bring in
this
here.
one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break.
Darn, that is such a
More on
miss.
the
That's a
mound
missed
when we get
opportunity
back.
with Crawford. We've been really good about like holding back and making sure that we're in a good spot,
Out of the
in a
bullpen
good
for the
rhythm.
Yankees, Clayton Beater.
Number 40,
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Beater.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one.
Four seam at 96, a 12-6 curve at 81, changeup at 88.
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up in
That
foul
is
ground. Drifts towards
truly
it.
unfortunate.
He's got it.
Damn it.
And that'll do it.
I
Mariners
don't-
leave one, but they hold
Neither
a
of those
5-0
pitches
lead.
were where I thought they were going to be. Thought they were going to drop more. Darn it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
That
And
is
leading it
why
off,
I
Anthony
said that we needed to
Rizzo.
kind of, obviously we're not trying to like run them out of the building or whatever. I mean, you'd like to run them out of the building, I guess, but
The wind and the pitch.
I was a little worried as we
On the ground
worked
to the
through this
left,
game that it was going to
and
be
foul
a bit of a
ball.
struggle
You know, Boog, from
once
time to
they
time,
switched
players
pitchers.
mix up their
So
routine if things aren't going their way.
see what we can
And
get
Rizzo
while
was
we can
no
get it.
exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Was it Swift or was it the fact that he finally got diagnosed with a concussion? Like, what are we talking about?
Pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Anthony Volpe.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1.
Yankees,
Struck out swinging last time.
Yankees players have got to
And
hate
first
that.
offering is
They're so
fouled
tired of
off.
hearing about Rizzo's bad blood
The wind and the
while
pitch.
playing this game.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ooh, found that one off. They mentioned that, potent lineup, able to come back. 5 runs.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
5 runs has been kind of a problem for us at times. It's rare, but it's happened. Where all of a sudden, it's just all
Always
hell
having a tough
breaks
time
loose.
getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some
Okay.
type of
Yeah,
contact.
I think we got to throw a sinker here. And by sinker, obviously, I mean
Line drive.
Polanco.
Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact.
I said
and
sinker,
that's
but
all
I
you're looking
obviously
to do
meant
anytime
splitter.
you're at the plate.
2 outs.
Gotta
base is
change
empty.
up that-
Here's the second baseman,
that
Oswaldo
speed.
Cabrera. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. He swings and
That
fouls.
was
one
so
off.
bad. There was no excuse for me to hit.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it
So
again.
this is what, second time through the lineup?
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off.
This
He'll
is
see
getting a
another.
little frustrating. All of a sudden, we're having some trouble.
Just misses with that one. Just off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. This one in the air. Polanco settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. It's 5-0.
So top of the lineup about to come out. In the top of the
Ready to go for
6th.
the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher.
Now, this is where things get kind of interesting for us, because I don't necessarily want to go through this lineup a third time. I probably shouldn't worry about it. Because we're asking a lot. I guess if we can get through LeMahieu, okay. We could go 7, 8, 9, but we should make sure that we have bullpen arms up anyway. Call on Spire and Brash. I know they're kind of tired, but...
And a pitch. Ball
That's
one,
a ball.
no
I don't
strikes.
think we need anything
Well,
crazy.
these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Okay, hey, foul it off. 77. That is close to 20 miles an hour
Now
of
one
difference. Actually, it was about 15. Never mind. I guess it peaks at 96. I can't read 6s and 8s in this game. I don't know why.
That one misses. So
Okay.
leadoff walk.
Pretty good. Pretty good
Do you
plate
think
appearance.
you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
No left field.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Raley in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back
Not what we're
out of
looking
play.
for.
And here it comes.
Ooh,
And a
Sean
foul
Miller.
ball.
I guess it's
Runner
going to
at
be a
first with
1-2
no
count
outs
either
here.
way.
And another ball.
Okay.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Absolutely
There's one of those
fooled me.
breaking
That's
balls
too
that you
late.
swing through and you feel like you should
Fuck.
have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie
That's
you
just
up.
too
France
aggressive.
at the plate now. As
Way
he chases
too
after that one.
aggressive.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball one there. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
I don't think he
Next
threw a.
is the
He
designated
didn't throw a
hitter,
pitch in the
Josh
strike zone. I don't
Rojas.
think we
He's
just.
already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Close one doesn't get
And that was
the
an at
call.
bat with Ty
And
France
that's
where
ball
kind of
one.
just
Close pitch
one
there,
bad swing and everything
wondering
just kind of
where
felt like it
is.
came
You know,
undone.
Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from
2-1.
game to game and sometimes from
Slow
at
down.
bat to at bat.
Both of the Yankees
off
pitchers
the
we
first
faced
with
today
2
haven't
away.
had great location.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Throw on to Rizzo. Inning over.
So we work a walk and not a
One
whole
left
lot
for
else to
Seattle
talk
as
about
they are
there.
unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
That hitting difficulty went up, and then they brought in a new pitcher, and I just have not been able to make that adjustment. It's a good pitcher to bring in. There
Back
is
in
a significant
Seattle,
difference
all
in
set for the
speed.
start of the inning. Here's the Yankees
I
catcher
think
now,
maybe we
Luis
try to get
Torrens.
through the 2 spot, whose name
Kirby
I'm
back to
blanking on
work.
at the moment.
That one clips the outside
And then I
corner.
think that's where we
Strike
maybe
one.
try to bring in a new
0-1.
pitcher.
Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
So it should be
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So digging in.
Not wildly confident about that 2 spot.
1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMay.
2 outs, base is empty. DJ LeMahieu digs in now. First pitch, and he
I guess LeMahieu. I think I might have been correct.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
Settle in. It's a good no.
Hit in the air, left field.
Hey, that's exactly what we want. 6 innings.
So good inning for
I think that should do it for our starter.
It's the
We'll bring in a reliever here. Lefty, righty, righty, I believe.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Dylan.
So I think in that case,
the right-hander back to work. Just
missed. That's a ball.
in that case, if it's a lefty, righty, righty, which we can double check here. Righty, lefty, righty. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty. I think we go ahead and take our chances.
And another ball.
Outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ooh, Sean, you can't bail him out. Those 2-0 counts have been a problem today.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Volpe jumps, throws, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's one of the
Did a
best.
good job adjusting to where he wanted to go, which was low in the zone. Went with a contact swing there, so I can try and be a little more on, it.
But it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way.
That's
that
inside.
was
That's
impressive.
Marlowe in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
So we'll get Brash in here.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Just not.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of
Not
the 6th.
what we were looking for.
And that one clips the corner. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And
Hey, there we go.
Safe at third.
There we go. Julio.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a
Let's drive in another one, huh?
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike. Runners at the corners, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The
Yeah,
shortstop
that's a good
takes the
take right
ball.
there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one misses. Ball 2. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Anyway,
Still
foul it
2
off.
and 2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Outside low. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 on, 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets
Little.
The second
Jorge
baseman.
Polanco up next for the
That's
Mariners.
frustrating.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful
Oh,
in this
that
matchup.
is.
Verdugo gets under it.
That is so unfortunate.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Couple of times we have been fooled and just watched a pitch go right by. You look at that 12-6 curve, gotta try and get a contact swing on that and at least foul it off. That
And we're
is
back.
not what we are looking for. We are going to put in Matt Brash.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt
We're going to take our chances against the lefty.
Bullpen guys can struggle
And then we
sometimes
do have a
when
lefty
they're
up in the
called
pen.
upon
We'll get
big
another
leads
righty
because
up
it
just
just
in
doesn't have
case
the
because
same intensity as a
we've had
tight
some
game.
times where
So
things start
we'll
to
see
get a
how
little
sharp he
hairy.
is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now, Brash, I don't think has a ton. Okay, he does actually have a ton. He has a good amount of confidence. He's gotten knocked around a little bit in some of his more recent appearances. So we do need to try and get him into a good place. I think that's probably throwing every one of his like 4 main pitches and then just kind of ignoring that sinker for right now. Okay, that's fine. I don't love these locations, but I do want to see those little bars up. Santos, let's warm you up.
And he deals. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
This is fine. This is perfectly fine. I don't love it.
Well, that started and
I've
ended
been a
pretty
little
quickly.
too
No messing around
aggressive
right there. I
in
could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a
a
nice
little too
line drive in the
aggressive.
center field.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball
we
on the
really
ground
needed that
and they
call.
can roll him up for 2.
Try and go something
Right-handed
here.
reliever. In the air, left field.
Really?
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Ball
whoa.
away.
Okay, settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. Bad throw in. Way to get Soto. That's all right. Well, I've been too aggressive throwing a slider
Now
first
it's
pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Designated
They're kind of on that. Judge has been on that all day, so
Stanton.
shouldn't be
Brash,
too
in his
surprised.
3rd season, 25 years old, and
Really
he was
slow
born
this
in
down.
Canada.
There we go. That is what we like. And then a slider just a little more outside if we
Pitch.
can.
And that
Oh.
just misses.
It's fine.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back. Forget it.
That's fine. That's fine. This is the part of the lineup that's going to be able to do that. It's all good, Brash.
35 on the year.
We
It's
did not get
5-2.
that in the location that we wanted it.
Indeed they did.
all
They've been
good.
fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Ball.
Rizzo.
I
the
think that's
next
a
to
little
hit, takes outside.
frustrating.
The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Chopper right side, and he grabs it foul. The Yankees looking to rally. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Gotta slow down here.
Righty delivers. And another ball. That one
Okay,
misses.
Brash, buddy, what are we doing? Yeah, you don't have much confidence now.
At the belt and fires. Goes down
Get out in
swinging for the
front.
strikeout.
Okay.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Everything is fine. Chances of this team doing damage to us are real high.
Swings
We have been
and misses, and
burned
the pitch off the plate.
pretty routinely, unfortunately, on
Regardless of the count,
four
in this
seams
situation,
high
he'll
and
keep a
tight.
close eye on his approach.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off
All
the
good.
plate.
I don't think he really had much of a shot at it, but that's okay. Hey, that's all right.
Nabs it, and that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's
A little
now
lower,
5-2.
leaked over the plate.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I think, unfortunately, with that, it's going to make it a little tight lineup-wise.
We're back to the new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from
What
the
am I
right
trying to
side of the
say
plate
here?
this year. Not
As
a
we
lot
get
of
around here, so we'll have top 8 will be Cabrera, Terrens, Verdugo, and Judge will get one more shot. So will Soto. So that's where it's going to get a little tight, a little dicey.
contact, not a
We'll
lot
see.
of hits,
All right.
period.
97 on a fastball,
Now
sweeping curve at
Raleigh.
81, and a
Outfield
cutter at
playing
89.
very deep, not
Sweeping
wanting
curve,
anything over their heads.
nope.
Late on that
Absolutely
fastball.
not.
0-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely also getting ready. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first, and they get the out.
He was
Quick move
very
to his
early
left,
on that
fully
dive.
extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Rayleigh now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Bounce to the right side. Rizzo tosses to the pitcher.
Thanks, I
covering the
fucking
bag.
hate it.
And a couple of quick outs.
God damn it.
The first baseman, number 23, John Trent.
Oh, I have two. Oops. We're going to schedule to put in the game.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ty France. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Missed
No, that's
inside
inside.
with the curve. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. Outside, and it's 3-2. He goes
Fuck
down looking.
off. God damn it.
Nobody left for Seattle. They're still
Second
out front
time we've gotten
5-2.
Ty France out looking. It's the third time. It's just been on the edge and looking for something else.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Santos.
I still believe in Brash, but he has been touched up a little bit.
Typically at least one.
I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, only because like that's the part of the lineup. I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about last time they came up. That's why you want them base is clear, you know? Hey, fuck it. Judge hits a... That's an absurd ball, by the way. Are you out of your mind? Judge hits a single. Stanton scores them. Whatever. Who cares? It's not like we're... it's not like we're giving it up to Judge with 2 on and 1 out. You're out of your fucking mind. I got 60 seconds to yell at you with a slightly higher voice, you dumb fuck. That's absurd. Did we see the last... Whatever. I don't understand. Like, now you've decided to tighten up your zone? Did you see strike 1 against Ty France?
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. Clips the outside corner.
I'll take
it. It's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Don't you say things like that.
Up the middle.
Bang.
First, and a quick out, number 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Luis Torrens stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fought off foul.
Again, that fastball, not really where we wanted it. A little higher, a little tighter. That sinker, not really where we wanted it. A little lower, a little more inside.
Top of the 8th. Bounce to the right.
That slider, right where we wanted it.
Polanco tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Up the middle. Now a jump throw. In time.
That was not what I wanted. That was right on the edge of green. That was possibly, that was very close to a disaster. Okay. So if that was Verdugo, it's going to be LeMahieu, Judge, Soto coming up next in the 9th. Let's get our closer ready. It's another lefty. Let's see. We have a lefty. We could bring in... Let's see. So we have what? Rojas, contact left. Power left.
Now it's the DH.
Sinker at 97, slider at 88, circle change at 90. Let's see how we handle it here with Rojas.
Gets to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side he
Oh, Sean, no, no, no.
Swing and a miss.
No, 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 no.
And ball 1. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not really what we're looking for.
Down the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
We can bring in Haniger if we really want to. We'd have Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss.
Man.
It's 0-1.
Your ball.
That one
Activity
came
the
in
bullpen for the
quick.
Yankees. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros also throwing. One down, base is empty. Strike two. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Hangs onto the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires.
We are really
swing.
struggling with these new pitchers, which is typical for me.
Inning over. Mariners go down quietly there, and it
We
remains
have all our
5-2.
runs via the long ball. We even had first and third with 1 out, and it's just not what we're looking for. But we have Munoz. We have Munoz ready to come in here and slam the damn door. Let's see what we can do
And
here.
on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Coming on for another save, and don't bet against him. He's been electric. Looking for save number 56 right here.
I think when I bring in these pitchers for the warm-up stuff, I push it a little too tight to the outside. I think it just wants you to throw it in the zone to kind of get your confidence going there. And I'm trying to like pinpoint pitch it. Okay.
DJ LeMahieu to
So a
start
double
it off.
righty and then a lefty in Soto.
And here it comes. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the
There's
ninth.
one.
Really nice job to get your
There's
first out of the
one.
ball game.
It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Munoz,
0-1.
a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moore under it. Hauls it in.
Hit out
And
towards
there's
left
2
center
away.
field, huh?
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming
Man,
in.
that's
but
what we're
so
looking
hard to
for.
get on top of as a hitter.
We just doubled up
So
on
it's their
that.
last chance in this one. And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball. One strike away. Gets a piece.
Really just wanted to
and
wear it
stays
back.
alive.
It's a bad pitch. Way too much plate.
2 outs.
Rip it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A little bit higher.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On the first, ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
That got really close to being dangerous. It's a good recognition that it was going to be in the red and it was going to be off the base and it was going to be a potential disaster. The reason it was in the red is because I didn't anticipate him actually throwing that ball. I don't think Soto's that fast. I know France isn't very quick at all. I thought he was just going to run to the base and then a weird animation kicked in. That was not great. I might actually take a look at that replay because we should be able to get the replay vault, but a bit of a bizarre game. We got out to a good got out to a good lead and gave us a cushion for when that this 2-run blast from Giancarlo, I believe. So when Stanton crushed it, we were able to just kind of take a deep breath. It's okay. 3-run lead still. Here's the weird play from France. He like runs and then doesn't, and then, oh God, what a miserable. I think the problem is that like I'm trying to react like with him because I think it was another delay. Let's take a look at the replay vault. And let's go Mariners ninth inning. Oh, Yankees.
For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits.
So we have had a couple of plays where France has been, it feels like he's been a little slow reacting to the ball here. And I think this is another one of those plays where it feels like it's not hit particularly hard and it's just it just seems like a very delayed reaction from him. And so I'm like pushing the stick left. And so the animation wants to kind of just take over. And I think he wants to run it that way. But then because I pushed left on the stick, he kind of runs away. Now at this point, it's red. It's gonna be a bad throw. He's gonna throw it away. Something bad's gonna happen. So make sure to just kind of double push the button. Give yourself an opportunity to reset. Get it in the green. And get the win and the save. So kind of a dicey play there to end it. I don't love it. We have been bitten by some animation bugs. And we've seen some animation bugs go in our favor. But this one has been a more consistent thing where the game is getting ready to kick an animation in, but then it registers that I have moved the control stick, and that throws the whole thing out of whack. It's very weird. Stanton was 2 for 3 with a home run. It was a 2-run shot. Aaron Judge was 2 for 4. He scored a run. Verdugo was 1 for 4, and that is it as far as the hits for the New York Yankees are concerned. Notable players for the Mariners: Rojas, Polanco, Raleigh, and France, all a 1-for day. A 1-for day, each with a home run. Rojas with a 2-run blast. The only one that we are missing on this is... No, that's it. 4 for 5 runs. Never mind. George Kirby's your player of the game. 6 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts. He gave up 3 hits, but no walks, no earned. Those are the goose eggs you want to see. He also picks up your win. Garrett Cole gets the loss. He gave up 5 earned runs, walked 3, only struck out 3. Which is good for us, and gave up 6 hits in 3.2 innings. He wasn't particularly sharp today. He threw a lot of stuff outside the zone, and we did a good job of actually punishing mistakes, which is something we don't always do the best job at. Andres Munoz picks up save number 56 on the season. We get a 1-0 lead in this series, and we'll check on their check on the playoff. The wild card standings here, just real quick. We'll go ahead and advance the day. Ooh, looks like we have some news. Calendar, not what I wanted to do. We pushed them back 3 games out of the wild card. Still a while to go. They do have an 11 or a 9-game number for elimination. The Rays are right there, so they have to climb a couple of teams to get in. We have called up Jimmy Kingsbury to the Travelers AA. Center fielder Edward called up to the Rangers. Injured player, okay? Injured list. Iovara is expected to be out 1 to 2 months after getting injured today with a broken forearm. Yikes. But I believe their season should be just about done. Still an unfortunate situation. Nestor Cortez Jr. will be the pitcher tomorrow. 10 and 12, with a 3.74 ERA, taking on Logan Gilbert, 20 and 4 with a 1.59 ERA. That'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. If you'd like to watch that, subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. Normally, I put the baseball playlist here. They have done something on the back end that has made it impossible for me to put the playlist here, so check out yesterday's game right here. You can check out this morning's video up there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 Pacific time, PM time. Good sports, go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night. I need to go to bed.